When someone is given something that they did not earn, they are more easily manipulated because they feel that they owe the person that gave them the position, power, whatever it is, because you didn't earn it. When you earn something, it's hard for someone to move you because you have confidence that you deserve that position. Jason Whitlock brought up Shador Sanders today, that all these women and men on ESPN that don't deserve to be there, shouldn't be there, know nothing about football, that they're easily manipulated into whatever narrative that ESPN execs want to push out there. And none of them have, like, what has Stephen A done to earn his spot? I don't know. He's a good liar? And a whole bunch of women and other men, and I'm too big of a list to name. And is that why ESPN has so many women and men that have not earned it, so they can control the narrative more easily? And that Shador Sanders is so great and so amazing. And then I see on Jason's show, there's a guy that says that just random people are arguing with people that played in the NFL as backups and starters about how many reps someone should get. They lived it. Shouldn't you shut your mouth and learn from them? Because I didn't know how many reps. Because Shannon Sharp said that when John Elway, when he was on the team with John Elway would take like 8 and the other guy would get like 2 or so out of 10. But there wasn't context on it. And then Dylan Gabriel got reps when Joe Flacco was on the team. Well, he's been in every system and knows where Dylan Gabriel needs every rep that he can possibly get. And I didn't know this stuff. Never played. Wouldn't know. But I listened to those that did play and do know, versus arguing with them. And I don't understand why everyone has to argue and they don't just sit back and learn. Why are you so arrogant that you feel that you know more than everyone? I know I don't. And I've been a person that has to learn the hard way, and oh, that's a rough way to learn. And I have learned with age, just learn through someone else's experiences. It's a little easier. Because good luck getting out there on the NFL field and just practicing, most of you morons. You couldn't even last 10 minutes. So why not shut up and learn from people who know? But I guess some of those want to be the Stephen A's, the Mina Kimes, and so on and so forth. They want to pretend that they're them and that they're all knowing, even though they know nothing. Like me, I know nothing. I couldn't coach. I don't know enough. Could I, in time, know enough if I really wanted to dedicate myself? Sure. I don't want to. Not to that. And a lot of us, I believe, could if we really dedicated ourselves, but most people don't want to dedicate themselves but think of themselves as an expert. Humility. Everybody has all this pride and this fake confidence. Humble yourself and you can learn a lot. Humble yourself and you can be a much, much better person. allowing others to teach you what you don't know versus arguing with someone that you have no idea what you're talking about. And another thing that I found very weird, that all this nepotism. Like, I remember 20 years ago, it was not a good thing, and now it is. Because even the father, mother, brother, sister, whomever was giving the nepotism, they didn't want to. Because they wanted brother, sister, daughter, son, whomever to go through the fire and be hardened and forged in that fire. So they're the best version of themselves coming out the other side, and they can succeed on their own. But for some reason, everybody wants the easy route today. And I don't understand why that's glorified now, when I would think family members would want what's best for each other, but they just want to give each other the easy road versus what's best. Because I guess in our society now, people just see the end result. They don't see the journey that makes you. And just that end result. Oh, you're a basketball player, you're a football player, baseball, hockey, CEO. Because it's not just sports. You see actors, it's all over the place. Like, I understand giving them a leg up, but to pave the path for them where they go through no trials and tribulations it's a disservice to that person, and they will ultimately crumble. At least the majority of them will. And they will get humiliated, and it will be your fault, and you supposedly love them. And then they're more easily manipulated by whomever. Just like I was talking about the people that don't earn their positions at ESPN. They're more easily manipulated to push a narrative. Because they don't know any better, and they feel that they owe them. Because they just gave them something versus them earning something. I don't understand why everybody sets others up to fail. Set people up to succeed. Help them. Help them go through that fire so they can be the best versions of themselves.